Ever felt confident until the moment you actually needed it? Like your courage disappeared right when it mattered most? That's not a flaw. That's how confidence works. It's emotional. It's unstable. And under pressure, it disappears. In this video, I'll show you what works better. It's not the louder belief, it's the quieter foundation. Welcome back to Mindset Reset, the place to restart your thinking and rebuild your habits. If you're tired of chasing confidence that keeps failing you, this is where you learn to build something stronger. Let's get into it. Have you ever waited until you felt ready, that moment never came? Confidence is emotional. It depends on how you feel in the moment. It shifts based on your energy, your mood, or the reactions of people around you. Confidence is also social. It thrives on praise, validation, and comparison. And that's why it disappears when the pressure rises. It crumbles when you need it most. What you need instead is something more stable. A system that works under pressure, not only when things feel good. What if you stopped trying to feel brave and started building proof that you are? That's the difference between confidence and self-trust. Confidence says, I think I can. Self-trust says, even if I can't, I'll show up anyway. Confidence needs momentum to kick in. Self-trust creates momentum. It builds every time you show up, especially when you're scared. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt stronger right after someone praised your work? Felt more sure of yourself right after someone liked your post, laughed at your joke, or responded to your text? That's confidence. Confidence feeds on positive feedback. It rises when things go well. It crashes when they don't. It's social, built on how others see you, and it's emotional, tied to how you feel in the moment. That's why it disappears under pressure. When people stop responding, when things don't go your way, when the fear hits, confidence folds. It's not stable because it's built on outside signals. Now ask yourself this. Have you ever done something hard, even when you were nervous, even when your hands shook, your voice cracked, or no one was cheering you on? And after that, didn't you feel different? That's self-trust. Self-trust isn't about how you feel. It's about what you do consistently. It grows every time you follow through. Every time you keep a promise to yourself. Every time you act, even when you're scared. Self-trust says, I've done this before, I can do it again. It's built from your own history, not other people's approval. What if building self-trust was just a matter of small daily moves, not mindset, but mechanics? Let's break this down into 3 simple, repeatable tools. These are not ideas. These are actions. Move first, feel later. Why? Waiting until you feel ready kills momentum. Your brain learns from action, not intention. What to do? Pick one task per day that feels uncomfortable, small but meaningful, e.g. a difficult message, a cold shower, a bold ask. Set a 5-second countdown. When you hit 0, move before hesitation creeps in. Do this once a day. That's it. Result, you retrain your nervous system to act before fear takes control. Over time, this becomes instinct. Normalize discomfort. Why? Your brain forgets courage. You need visible evidence. What to do? End each day by answering these 2 questions in a notebook or app. 1. What made me hesitate today? 2. What did I do anyway? Keep it short. 1 to 2 lines per answer. No need to be poetic. Example, I was nervous to speak up in the meeting. I did it anyway. I was scared to ask for feedback. I asked. Result, this builds a trail of proof that you're not frozen anymore. You're a mover. Log your wins. Why? You don't need to wait for big success. You need a pile of small, courageous acts. What to do? Start a dedicated list or digital note called Proof Stack. Each night, write down one action that required courage. Not one that worked, but one that took guts. Add a check mark or a plus sign every time you do it. Watch the list grow. Examples. Asked for what I needed. Went to the gym solo. Set a boundary without over-explaining. Result, Your identity starts shifting from someone who tries to someone who moves under pressure. How to use this blueprint. Use tool 1 every morning to beat hesitation. Use tools 2 and 3 every night to log progress. Do this for 7 days, then review what changed. This is how self-trust is built, not from hype, not from feelings, from action. Ask yourself, how many moments have you let pass because you didn't feel ready? How many times did you hold back, play small, or stay quiet? Not because you couldn't act, but because you didn't feel confident enough. Now ask yourself, what would your life look like if you acted anyway? What if you stopped waiting to feel brave and started becoming the kind of person who moves forward, even while nervous? That's what self-trust builds. You don't need to believe in yourself every day. You need receipts. You need history. You need proof. So the next time pressure shows up, you won't fake it. You'll recognize it, and you'll say, I've been here before. I moved anyway. I'll do it again. That's not hype. That's identity. Confidence is performance. Self-trust is your foundation, and it's built one small action at a time. Start building yours today. No hype, just proof. What proof are you ready to start building this week? Say it out loud or write it below. This is where the reset starts. If this hits something real for you, subscribe. This channel isn't about hype. It's about rewiring how you think, how you act, and who you become. Tomorrow's video, the real reason you don't trust yourself. We're going deeper.